guys, so I'm back with a video. Actually it's gonna be an eye tutorial. I've never done a makeup tutorial, so I'm going to test this out. Mari Mendoza requested that I do an eye tutorial, an eye shadow tutorial, whatever, makeup tutorial using these, which are the liquid shiny precision liquid eyeshadows that I had hauled from the Dollar Tree, and I will link that video down below if you missed that Dollar Tree haul, so you guys can go back and watch that and look at the swatches of these. Now I use these a certain ways, a couple ways, more than just liquid eyeshadow. So I'm gonna have different parts to this video. One part is gonna be, you know, what I'm doing today. I don't want to give anything away because I kind of want it to be a surprise when I do the video. So I haven't really used these two yet, but I will use them. Mostly I use these two. But for today, we're going to be just using the copper one. I am going to show you how to do an eye look with this. And like I said, I use them for many things. So you will see that throughout the series that I am coming up with, which will be how many different ways you can actually use this liquid eyeshadow. So, you're going to need this, of course, and then what I also use is my Wet n Wild Fergie palette. I use the orange and then the matte brown in here, and that's what that looks like. And then that's called Desert Festival. And then I use this other Wet n Wild palette, which is dirty, and I use the white and the black in there. And this is called Metropolitan Nights. Also, I use a Creme Brulee Wet n Wild single eyeshadow. I use this to fix any mistakes. If like I make a mistake or I want to sharpen this line here, I will use this because it matches my skin tone perfectly. Like, it is a perfect match. I'll show you. You'll see in the video too when I do it, but it's a perfect match to my skin tone. My fingers, it looks like it's not, but once I swipe it here on my hand, you barely can see that. So blend it out, perfect match to my skin tone. I got it because I wanted to use it for a highlight, but then, like I said, it turned out to not be any different than my skin, so I don't use that for a highlight. I use it to fix up any mistakes. And then you're going to need your liquid eyeshadows, or liquid liners. I have two here. One is my NYC, and one is my e.l.f. I have a review on this NYC eyeliner, so I will also link that down below. And then you'll need a couple blending brushes, which I have here. I have my eyeliner brush and also this other angled brush. I will also use those, and I'll show you what I use them for. Most of them are pretty explanatory. So let me just pin this hair back here because I don't want this to be in the way. And get started, I'm probably going to be looking down a lot. I have my green mirror here so I can see. Hopefully you guys can see. I don't zoom in too much because I know sometimes when I do, the stupid camera looks fuzzy when I go to edit it. So hopefully you guys can see me and see what I'm doing, and let's go ahead and get started. So but these eyeshadows work, oh, I got out my lash. These eyeshadows work pretty good, guys. I highly recommend them. Getting them if you find them at your Dollar Tree. Even though they're just Dollar Tree stuff, they have really cute packaging and they're really good. Lasting power. What I do is I take my e.l.f. blending brush and I take the orange in here and I pack it on into my, like, crease, like what would be crease. Since I have a hooded eye, you guys know that you kind of put it a little bit above so you can see it. Do a little at a time and then add, because you can always add more but you can never take away. So now that I got that on there, I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my Sonia Cash Hook blending brush. We're going to go in with the matte brown and just deepen that crease a little bit and give it a little bit of a definition, so it's not all like orangey copperish color. Up on my eye. It never fails on this eye. It gets out of control. So I take my little single eyeshadow in Brulee. This is Wet n Wild. And I will take an angled brush. I will load it up on my brush and I will draw a line where I want that eyeshadow to be controlled. So I just go like that. And then I will blend it into my skin, go up just to make that a sharper line. And then it's fixed. It's not that, you know, nastiness, I guess. It's not uneven or not sharp. I just like this line here to be sharp. But it blends nicely into your makeup and into my skin, and you can't even tell that I actually, you know, messed up there. So that's what I got so far. I love this combo. I wear it all the time. It's like my everyday look. So next I will take that same blending brush that I just used and dip into my white here and highlight my brow. I really love a highlighted brow with that white. It just gets the colors below blended nicely, and I just think it looks nice to me. If you need to touch up on any of that brown, like say you want it to be more vibrant instead of just all like blended into your eyeshadow, right? I will take some more and I'll put some more on here. Very buildable. It won't like crunch on your eye, although it feels crunchy when it dries, like on my skin when I did that swatches on my haul. It actually doesn't feel crunchy or anything like that. It sits nicely on your eyelash. It sits nicely on your eyeball. On your eyelid, not your eyeball. So we'll let that dry a second and then I'll be back and we'll finish this look. Time to dry. So now I will put on my eyeliner, and I start off with my e.l.f. eyeliner to draw the line. And then I use my NYC to do my wing. I did it differently in the video, as you guys will see, but I noticed this is a lot better this way than trying to do it with the NYC one. Matte black, I don't feel like having sparkles. So I just dip into my matte black and basically line my eye where my liquid eyeliner is, and this helps set it and it will not move. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. So what I do, my new mascara routine is I use this NYC Bold. I have a review for these two mascaras that I use, so I'll link that down below as well. So I told you guys in that review I didn't like this, but I actually like it now, so I use these two together. I guess learned how to use them together. You just can't let them dry in between coats. And use my Milani Total Lash. This has little combs on it, so it helps separate, you know, separates my eyelashes, this combs them out. Any clumps, it'll help get out. I like that look. It's nice and bold and black. So it's really great to use those two together. My review has changed on them dramatically. I like them. So that's the final look. using those eyeshadows. I don't know if you guys can see it real well because that light is in there, but I do this for an everyday. And I think it's great for an everyday look. It's very neutral, but gives you a nice little sheen in that eye instead of just a normal nude brownish color. So hopefully this tutorial isn't too long for you guys. I will edit it as much as I can. I hope you like this look, and I will have pictures for you guys in the end. Like I said, there's multiple uses in these liquid eyeshadows, and I will show them all to you on how I use them. So I will have pictures, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Turn your television on, turn your radio on, turn your microwave on to save. Turn your